Hello and welcome to Behind the Name. I am Jose Cias and today we'll bring you the story of Santa Rosa, Texas. Many might disregard it as just another sleepy town, but Santa Rosa has a rich history and once played a significant role in shaping the region. The town's name came from the Santa Rosa Ranch built by Charles Stillman. The wealthy tycoon is best known for founding the city of Bronzeville. Originally from Connecticut, he moved to Mexico in the 1820s to help manage his father's business dealings. By the 1840s, Stillman had made a name for himself as a businessman on both sides of the Rio Grande River, with a foothold in cotton, mining, and other goods. Stillman's fortunes increased after the Mexican-American War, when he partnered with Richard King and Mifflin Kennedy in cornering the steamboat transport market on the Rio Grande. Their monopoly on the steamboat trade would be integral to their fortunes during the Civil War. At the time, the Union blockaded the Confederacy's sea trade. This caused a giant demand for Confederate cotton in the Union and across the world. Stillman saw the need and realized he and his partners could turn a huge profit smuggling the cotton. First, they pulled the cotton to the Santa Rosa Ranch to be sent to their ships. The ships would then travel down the Rio Grande River. Since the river was a border, it couldn't be blocked without causing a conflict with Mexico. They still needed a way to get past the blockade and found it in Francisco Ituria, a Mexican-born clerk. As a legal citizen of Mexico, he could register boats under the Mexican flag. Mexico was neutral during the war, so the Union couldn't board or block its ships. Stillman, King, Kennedy, and Ituria became the leading cotton traders, and by the war's end, they became some of the richest men in the country. Santa Rosa would once again be used as a way station for smugglers during the Prohibition period. None other than Al Capone used the location to smuggle Mexican alcohol. Kennedy and King dissolved their partnership by 1868. Kennedy went on to build the Laureles Ranch with properties from a deal with Stillman, while King continued his own business and ranch. Ituria went on to make a name for himself, occasionally working with his previous partners. Stillman decided to invest his wealth in the National City Bank of New York, which his son James later took control of, and is now known as, well, the Citibank. The town of Santa Rosa began developing in 1913. By then, the ranch had become part of the town. At first, it was only a couple of houses, a store run by Mrs. McAllister, and a small school. As a farming community, it got the necessary water from La Feria. In 1927, they rebuilt the school building, but by the mid-2000s, it was replaced by the new high school. The first hotel was built by the first mayor, T.R. Simpson, and is now the Sonic Apartments. It took a century, but Santa Rosa managed to change from a small settlement with a frame-building school and church sermons under trees to a town filled with people, various churches, schools from elementary to high school, and its own voluntary fire department next to the city hall. The city is now preparing to put an X-38 in the high school. Here is an interview from the mayor himself.
Well, we wound up getting what's called an X-38. That is a recovery vehicle that was built by NASA. Our city manager applied to NASA for one of those X-38s and we got it.
Oh.
NASA built three X-38s. One is in the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. The other one is owned by one SpaceX owner, a multi-millionaire in Nevada. And the other one right now is in TSDC. We brought it down and we took it to the campus, and the campus put the X-38 together. And our community eventually is going to get it back in the town. The school is going to build a facility to house the X-38. And eventually, down the line, once the school gets a facility built to protect it from the elements, it's going to be brought back into the city of Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa boasts a population of 3,000 citizens today. The Cameron County City is located northwest of Harlingen. If you find yourself in that area, come on by and give this quiet town a visit.